In today's video, we are exploring the 2026 one-dime coin, a coin that has already begun attracting attention among collectors and enthusiasts in the United States and worldwide. Unlike ordinary circulating coins, the 2026 dime combines modern minting precision with historical continuity, representing a lineage of dimes that dates back over a century. Throughout this video, you will learn everything you need to know about this coin, from its design and metal composition to its minting process and the subtle characteristics that can distinguish a regular dime from a rare collector's piece. As always, at Numis Explorer, we emphasize accuracy, clarity, and insider tips that can help both new and experienced collectors. By the end of this guide, you'll be able to recognize unique traits, assess coin quality, and understand why this seemingly common dime is gaining attention. Details of Make sure to watch until the end. In today's video, we'll take a deep dive into the 1967 United States dime. The 2026 one-dime coin from its composition by the United States Mint to its design and collector value, with a rich history of over 225 years. The coin features the right-facing detailed explanations about the coins they love, continuing the tradition established in 1946 after Roosevelt's passing. By the end of this video, designed by understand why this small coin highlights intricate details of Roosevelt's facial features, so stay tuned and expression, and remember to like, carefully sculpted to convey both realism and dignity. For more exclusive coin content, the word liberty is inscribed, emphasizing the core American value, and features the famous profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse, reminding collectors by John Sinners of the nation's historical portrait has been a fixture on the dime since 1946, near the date, honoring his leadership during a critical time in American history. Denver, around the portrait, San Francisco, you'll find the inscription which can significantly influence rarity and collector value. And the date 1967, the 2026 dime, continues the legacy whether it was minted in Philadelphia or Denver. And oak branch design. The portrait captures Roosevelt's distinct facial features and hairstyle. The olive branch symbolizes overall design, and the oak branch stands for strength and independence with precision and durability. Were selected to encapsulate the foundational principles of the United States. The design also reflects a balance between elegance and functionality, peace, ensuring that the coin remains practical for daily transactions has remained virtually unchanged for decades. Coin collectors often recognize the fine details of the torch flame alike. The grain of the element is carefully sculpted olive leaves, demonstrating the variations and artistry of the United States mint at the time. This coin represents primarily of copper-plated zinc, while the olive branch and oak since 1965 independence, which replaced the earlier deeply associated with Roosevelt's legacy. The composition provides durability for circulation, while maintaining made primarily from silver. 40%. The coin has a diameter of 17.91 millimeters from earlier dimes before the 1965 Coinage Act, making it easily distinguishable by size and different color and weight. Its reeded edge is designed both for aesthetic collectors who track changes in U.S. coin metals. Experts note that in high-grade coins, 2.27 grams, the reading has a diameter of 17.91 millimeters, which is sometimes the key to identifying mint for daily use while maintaining historical integrity. Circulation patterns was designed to prevent clipping and carefully monitored. Mint marks on the 1967 dime quality because they are produced at the beginning of a production run. Coins from the Philadelphia Mint bear no minimizing minor imperfections, while those from the Denver Mint are marked with a small D. These next to the dated coins. Some coins show minor variations in the mint mark's positioning, while the majority of 2026 dimes are expected to remain in everyday use. These variations can make specific 1967 dimes more valuable internationally. Understanding the distribution and scarcity of these coins can help collectors anticipate future value dimes circulated widely throughout the United States. The 2026 dime is in commerce, variations, vending machines, and banking transactions. Slight shifts in the die, many of these coins were used heavily and show signs of scratches and imperfections that occurred during the minting process. From the year remain highly circulating coins do not exhibit these traits. Collectors often look for dimes in MS or uncirculated coins may display unique markers that significantly enhance their value, showing sharp relief and clean surfaces. Search for these variations, scratches, or discoloration design elements the coin's collector value. To identify rare specimens and unique variations, make the 1967 value to the 2026 dime. Some coins may exhibit trace back to 1796 or variations the Roosevelt design became standard which are highly prized by collectors. Each iteration of the dime reflects a period of American history and makes certain coins rare and valuable to modern economic development. These variations requires careful inspection connects collectors to a lineage of U.S. currency that has evolved alongside the nation itself. Of coins' worth studying in the collector market helps enthusiasts understand the 1967 dime also reflects a significant period in U.S. history. And the ongoing evolution of currency design. America was experiencing cultural, special attention to grading and technological shifts. and the
Coins
Dimes
rated
design
from
celebrates Roosevelt's
P1
legacy
to
in
mid-state,
leadership, social
70,
programs,
with the
and
2026
national recovery
dime
expected to
collecting
exhibit
this
all
coin
standard
not only
grading
preserves a
distinctions.
piece of monetary
Higher
history
grades
but also
indicate
connects
coins that have
collectors with
minimal
the
wear,
era's broader
crisp
narrative.
details.
It
and
serves
no
as a
circulation
reminder
damage.
of the values and
An
history
MS-70
embedded
coin
in
would be
everyday
flawless,
objects,
making it
for
extremely
collectors today
rare and valuable.
The 1967
For
dime
collectors
holds
in the
both
USA,
historical and sentimental
recognizing
value.
grading standards
Prices
is essential
vary
for
depending
making
on
informed
condition,
purchases
mint
and
mark,
investments.
and rarity.
The
But
2026
understanding
Dimes
its rarity
composition,
factors include
design,
mint mark
and history
production
helps collectors
volume,
make
and
informed
early
decisions.
circulation collection.
Numis Explorer
Coins minted in San
encourages
Francisco
enthusiasts
often
to
have
examine
lower
coins
numbers and are
carefully,
highly sought
research
after,
variations,
while Philadelphia
and
minted
appreciate
coins
the
dominate
craftsmanship
circulation
behind every
but is still
piece.
important for
Even
completing
coins
full
that
sets.
appear ordinary
Understanding
carry hidden
these
stories
dynamics
and
helps
potential
collectors
value for the
target the
attentive
coins
collector.
most likely to increase in value over time. Special collections and proof sets will also feature the 2026 dime. These coins are produced using specially polished dies and planchets, creating a mirrored finish and heightened contrast. Proof coins are often purchased directly from the US Mint or reputable dealers and are intended primarily for collectors. One of the most iconic coins. While their face value remains one dime, this coin may seem small and far exceed this, but it carries decades of historical and numismatic significance or has an unusual minting characteristic. We show you how to spot mint mark variations, the edge detail recognize subtle errors, some 2026 dimes may show minor variations. By the end of this video or spacing, you'll know why this coin is much more than 5 cents. The coin's usability in everyday commerce. The USA continue to search for its hidden treasures. Community. Don't forget to like, share, anomaly can and subscribe to Numis Explorer, driving attention from both domestic and international buyers. The 1967 Roosevelt Dime was minted by the United States Mint during a pivotal era of American history. It teaches coin design, features a finely detailed right-facing and portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt. New designed by John Arsenault to identify mint surrounding his profile, study design details, liberty, and understand the grading process. With the year 1967 prominently displayed, find their knowledge by comparing subtle variations across mints to the right of production runs, identifying its origin. The 2026 dime not only a monetary object, but also a learning tool for anyone interested in U.S. proof coins. For investors, mint marks the 2026 dime represents the potential growth in collectible rarity and value. Early purchases, the reverse of the 1967 dime, showcases variations can lead to coins that appreciate over time. On the left and an historical trend show that Roosevelt Dimes with unique mint errors and early production coins above the design is the standard circulation pieces of America, secondary market, and below is the denomination collecting dimes, a combination of hobby, the artistry history, of the torch and investment strategy. Precise. And even today, collectors admire the attention to detail and historical symbolism embedded in the design. This dime was minted in 40% silver and 60% copper, a composition that gives it a unique luster and weight, making it distinguishable from earlier or later nickel-clad dimes. It weighs approximately 2.5 grams and has a diameter of 17.91 millimeters, with a reeded edge designed to prevent clipping. The combination of metals ensures durability and maintains the coin's classic silver tone, which has made it highly desirable for collectors and investors alike. Mint marks and variations play a critical role in this coin's value. Coins from Philadelphia bear no mint mark, Denver coins have a D, and San Francisco proof coins are marked with an S. Subtle differences in mint marks, placement, or strike depth can make a significant difference for collectors. Some 1967 dimes may also exhibit double dies, die cracks, or slight misstrikes, which are considered rare and often increase the coin's collector value. During circulation, the 1967 Roosevelt dime was widely used in daily commerce, from vending machines and buses to grocery stores and banks. Millions were minted, making them common in everyday transactions, yet its collectible value lies in condition, mint mark, and unique variations. Coins in uncirculated condition or those from proof sets remain highly sought after by collectors across the USA. Collectors should pay attention to grading, which measures the coin's condition. Circulated coins often show wear, scratches, or loss of luster, while MS, mint state, coins retain full detail and sharpness. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint are especially prized due to their mirror-like finish and higher production quality. Collectors seeking high-value dimes often target these pristine examples. The historical significance of the 1967 dime is considerable. It was minted during a decade of social and political change in the United States. Roosevelt's image on the coin commemorates his role in founding the March of Dimes, a charitable organization aimed at combating polio. Owning this coin connects collectors to mid-20th century American history and Roosevelt's enduring legacy of leadership, public service, and resilience. Errors and unique mint variations make this coin fascinating for collectors. Some 1967 dimes feature misaligned dies, weak strikes, or doubled lettering, which can dramatically increase their value in auctions. Detecting these details requires careful inspection, often with magnification. Even a minor die error can turn a standard circulated dime into a prize collector's item worth hundreds of dollars. For those building a collection, the 1967 Roosevelt Dime is a must-have coin. It offers lessons in mint history, coin composition, design evolution, and the subtle differences that distinguish ordinary coins from rare collector items. Numis Explorer encourages enthusiasts to examine coins carefully, preserve uncirculated examples in protective holders, and track mint mark variations to enhance the value and depth of their collections. Finally, the 1967 dime is more than a small piece of currency. It's a piece of history. Holding one allows collectors to connect with Roosevelt's legacy, mid-century American culture, and the artistry of coin design. Its combination of historical significance, collectible potential, and aesthetic appeal makes it an essential coin for collectors in the USA and around the world. The 1967 Roosevelt dime was minted by the United States Mint, featuring a right-facing portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse. Designed by John A. Sinek in 1946, this portrait honors Roosevelt's leadership during the Great Depression and World War II. Surrounding the portrait are the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," with the year 1967 prominently displayed. Depending on the mint, a small letter may appear beneath the date: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D, or San Francisco, S for proof. These mint marks are essential for collectors as they often influence the coin's rarity and value. The reverse design of the 1967 dime is iconic and symbolic. It features a torch in the center, flanked by an olive branch on the left and an oak branch on the right, representing liberty, peace, and strength. Surrounding the design are the inscriptions "United States of America" and "1 dime." The intricate details in the torch, leaves, and branches make it a classic piece of American coin artistry and an enduring design that has been cherished by collectors for decades. The composition of this coin is 40% silver and 60% copper, a change implemented after 1965 when silver was removed from smaller denomination coins. This alloy gives the dime its weight, texture, and a slightly silver hue that collectors find attractive. The coin weighs 2.27 grams and has a diameter of 17.91 millimeters, with a reeded edge that historically helped prevent counterfeiting. Its metal composition and design were intended for durability while maintaining aesthetic appeal. Minting details are crucial for understanding the value of the 1967 dime. The Philadelphia Mint produced coins without a mark, Denver coins carry a D, and San Francisco coins carry an S for proof. Each mint produced slightly different quantities, which can affect scarcity. Some coins also show minor die differences, such as slight variations in the relief depth or placement of lettering, making them more interesting for collectors. The 1967 dime circulated widely across the United States, appearing in vending machines, banks, and everyday transactions. Despite millions being minted, collectors focus on uncirculated examples, proof coins, or coins with unique features. Coins that have been well preserved, with minimal wear and original luster intact, can fetch higher interest in the collector market. Collector interest is also driven by mint errors and anomalies. Some 1967 dimes exhibit double dies, die cracks, or slight misalignments during the minting process. These errors are rare and significantly enhance the coin's collectible value. Numismatists often hunt for such coins, as even minor variations can make a coin unique and highly prized. The historical significance of the 1967 Roosevelt dime is notable. It was minted during a period of social and political change in the USA, bridging the post-war era and the 1960s cultural transformation. The coin commemorates Roosevelt's role in founding the March of Dimes, a charity dedicated to fighting polio. Owning this coin connects collectors to both American history and Roosevelt's legacy. The 1967 dime is also part of the Jefferson nickel or dime series, which has been widely collected for its historical and artistic significance. Numis Explorer emphasizes the importance of understanding series history, as this helps collectors identify rare or high-value coins from specific years or mints. Collectors who know the historical context are more likely to spot valuable coins in circulation. For collectors, condition is everything. Coins in mint state, MS, condition, showing minimal wear and sharp details, are the most valuable. Circulated coins are common, but those with original luster, no scratches, and well-preserved edges can attract collector attention. Proof coins from San Francisco, S, mint sets are especially prized due to their high-quality strikes and mirror-like surfaces. Understanding value trends is also critical.
Most 1967 dimes in circulated condition hold near face value, but proof coins, uncirculated coins, or those with rare errors can sell for significantly more. Collectors in the USA often seek these coins at auctions, coin shops, or online, making knowledge of mint marks and condition essential. This coin serves as a tangible link to mid-20th century America, reflecting the design and minting standards of the era. Its craftsmanship, symbolism, and historical significance make it a favorite for both casual collectors and serious numismatists. Coins like this help illustrate how currency evolves alongside society and culture. Collectors should handle these coins carefully, using protective holders or albums to maintain their condition. Exposure to moisture, oils, and friction can reduce the collectible value. Numis Explorer encourages enthusiasts to preserve coins meticulously to protect their historical and monetary value. The 1967 dime also represents the artistry of U.S. mint engraving, with John Sinek's design balancing realism and symbolism. Roosevelt's portrait, the torch, and the branches all showcase attention to detail and aesthetic considerations that have kept this design relevant for generations. Finally, the 1967 Roosevelt dime is not just a coin, it's a piece of American heritage. From its mint marks and metal composition to its circulation history and errors, it provides collectors with both historical context and tangible value. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned collector, this dime is a must-have for understanding U.S. numismatics. The 1967 Roosevelt dime was minted by the United States Mint and features a right-facing portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, designed by John R. Sinek. Surrounding the portrait are the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," along with the date 1967. Depending on the mint, a small letter may appear: Philadelphia, no mark; Denver, D; or San Francisco, S for proof coins. Mint marks are crucial for collectors, as some are rarer than others, and even minor differences can affect value. The reverse showcases a torch flanked by an olive branch on the left and an oak branch on the right, representing liberty, peace, and strength. This design has been a hallmark of the Roosevelt dime since its introduction in 1946. The details in the torch and branches reflect precision engraving techniques, making it a classic example of mid-20th century U.S. coin artistry. The inscriptions "United States of America" and "1 dime" complete the reverse, emphasizing the coin's denomination and origin. In 1967, the dime was made from 40% silver and 60% copper, a composition introduced after the Coinage Act of 1965 removed silver from smaller denominations. This gives the coin its slightly different color, weight, and collectible appeal. The coin weighs 2.27 grams, has a diameter of 17.91 millimeters, and features a reeded edge to prevent clipping and enhance durability. Its metal composition also ensures it has survived decades in circulation and collections with remarkable preservation. Minting in 1967 occurred in multiple locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D; and San Francisco, S for proofs. Each mint produced varying quantities, with proof coins being the most limited and highly prized. Slight variations in the mint mark's placement, size, or strike depth can dramatically affect the coin's rarity and collector value. Numismatists carefully examine these details to identify which coins are most desirable. The 1967 dime circulated widely in the United States, appearing in banks, vending machines, buses, and everyday commerce. Despite millions of coins being minted, collectors are particularly interested in uncirculated specimens, proof coins, or those with minting anomalies. Coins that retain their original luster, sharp edges, and design clarity are highly sought after and can command premium prices in the collector market. Collector interest is often fueled by rare mint errors. Some 1967 dimes exhibit double dies, die cracks, misaligned strikes, or other subtle anomalies. These errors are highly prized because they are limited and often go unnoticed by casual users. Identifying such errors requires careful inspection, and they can significantly increase the coin's value. The historical context of the 1967 dime is also important. Minted during a period of economic growth and cultural change in the USA, the coin represents mid-20th century American society. Roosevelt's image symbolizes leadership, resilience, and philanthropy, notably his connection to the March of Dimes campaign against polio. Holding this coin connects collectors to both historical events and social initiatives of the era. Condition plays a crucial role in determining value. Coins in mint state, MS, grades, which are uncirculated and well preserved, are more valuable than circulated examples. Proof coins from San Francisco with an S mint mark are especially sought after because of their mirror-like finish and exceptional strike quality. Even minor scratches or imperfections can affect the coin's market value, so preservation is key for collectors. The 1967 dime also teaches collectors about U.S. minting technology of the era. From die preparation to striking pressure and metal composition, each coin demonstrates the craftsmanship and precision of the United States Mint. Understanding these processes helps collectors appreciate not just the coin's monetary value but also the artistry and skill behind its creation. Even the smallest design elements have significance. The torch on the reverse represents liberty, while the olive and oak branches symbolize peace and strength. These artistic choices reflect American values and give the dime a symbolic as well as numismatic importance. Collectors often study these features to distinguish authentic coins from counterfeits or altered pieces. The 1967 Roosevelt Dime is also part of the broader Jefferson or Roosevelt Dimes series, which provides historical insight into changing coin designs and public tastes over time. Collecting coins from different years and mints allows enthusiasts to trace subtle changes in design, composition, and minting practices. Investment potential is another reason collectors value this dime. While common circulated coins may remain close to face value, rare mint marks, errors, or high-grade uncirculated coins can sell for hundreds of dollars. Collectors, investors, and auction houses carefully monitor market trends for these coins, making knowledge about mint marks and condition essential. For beginners, the 1967 dime is an excellent entry point into U.S. coin collecting. It is small, historically significant, and widely available, yet it has enough variations to intrigue serious collectors. Learning to identify mint marks, detect errors, and assess condition teaches valuable numismatic skills. Finally, the 1967 Roosevelt dime is more than just a coin. It is a piece of American history, artistry, and collector culture. From mint mark variations and metal composition to circulation history and rare errors, this dime provides educational value, aesthetic appeal, and collector interest. Holding it is like holding a tangible piece of the 1960s United States, connecting past generations to today's collectors. The 1967 Roosevelt dime was minted by the United States Mint and showcases a right-facing portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse. Designed by John R. Sinek in 1946, the portrait honors Roosevelt's leadership through the Great Depression and World War II. Around the portrait are the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," along with the year 1967. A small letter may appear next to the date to indicate the mint: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D, or San Francisco, S for proof coins. Mint marks are crucial because they can influence the rarity and value of a coin. Minting in 1967 occurred across multiple locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D, and San Francisco, S, for proof coins. Production numbers varied across mints, making some mint mark variants rarer than others. Subtle differences in mint mark placement, strike depth, or die alignment can increase the collector value. Even minor variations, such as the position of letters or numbers, are carefully studied by numismatists. The 1967 dime circulated widely throughout the United States in daily transactions, including banks, vending machines, buses, and retail purchases. Millions were minted, but collectors focus on coins in uncirculated condition, proof coins, or those showing minting anomalies. Coins with original luster, sharp details, and minimal wear are particularly prized. The dime's small size makes it easy to overlook, yet its historical significance is considerable. Collectors often search for rare mint errors, including double dies, die cracks, off-center strikes, or misaligned lettering. These errors occurred during the minting process and are highly sought after. Even subtle imperfections can dramatically increase a dime's value, making 1967 a notable year for collectors hunting for rare variations. Numis Explorer teaches viewers how to identify these errors and evaluate their rarity. The historical context of the 1967 dime is fascinating. It was minted during a period of significant social, political, and economic change in America. Roosevelt's portrait commemorates his work founding the March of Dimes, a charitable initiative to combat polio. Holding this dime connects collectors to mid-20th century American history, leadership, and social initiatives, making it far more meaningful than its face value. Condition, or grading, plays a crucial role in value. Coins in mint state, MS, grades retain full design detail and luster, whereas circulated coins often show scratches, wear, and fading. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint, S, are particularly prized for their mirror-like finish and crisp strike, while Denver and Philadelphia mint coins offer unique opportunities for collectors depending on their rarity. The 1967 dime also offers insight into U.S. minting technology of the era. From die preparation and striking pressure to metal composition and finishing, each coin demonstrates the craftsmanship involved in mid-century coin production. Understanding these processes helps collectors appreciate the artistry and skill behind their coins. The torch and branch designs symbolize American ideals, liberty, peace, and strength. Numis Explorer emphasizes that even small design elements are important to study, as they can help distinguish authentic coins from counterfeits and provide insight into the mint's design priorities. Collectors also study the dime circulation patterns. Despite being widely used in commerce, well-preserved 1967 dimes are still found in rolls, coin shops, and private collections. Those who know what to look for, mint marks, strike quality, and subtle anomalies, can discover valuable examples even among common circulation coins. The 1967 dime belongs to the Jefferson or Roosevelt series, which has been widely collected for generations. Understanding the series helps collectors track design evolution, metal composition changes, and minting innovations over time. The 1967 dime's silver content, minting process, and historical context make it a particularly interesting coin in this series. Value depends on rarity, condition, and mint errors. While most circulated coins are worth face value, uncirculated coins, proof coins, and those with anomalies can sell for hundreds of dollars. Collectors in the USA monitor auctions, coin shows, and online marketplaces to find these rare examples. Knowledge of mint marks and coin condition is essential to maximizing the value of your collection. Finally, the 1967 Roosevelt dime is more than a coin. It's a piece of American history, art, and numismatic culture. From its design, mint marks, and composition to circulation, minting errors, and historical significance, it offers collectors a tangible connection to mid-century America. Every dime tells a story, and this 1967 example is a perfect starting point for collectors or history enthusiasts alike.